Yes, it's true. It's been 35 years since the first meeting of experts in the field, and they decided to organize meetings which would enable the exchange of experience. And it was great when we first organized the Congress in Porto Roche, which was still MCEM. And then later on in the next meeting, it turned to MCM, which was general microscopy, and which was starting to be very interdisciplinary. So I think that joining at such conferences and exchanging experience and knowledge is of utmost importance. We have to accept what everybody in microscopy achieved and then evaluated these achievements with added values, with discussions, with comments. So I was very happy when materials and life science experts started to cooperate, and our group was very much involved in research in the past, cooperating with material science, especially people from Institute Josef Stefan. So I participated mostly on all meetings, and from 1 to 17, every 2 years, it's a long period. So from Porto Roche, which was in 1997, first one, to today, it's more than 25, 30 years. And I see the big improvement when going through the programs and hope to stay with the society, and I hope the congresses will go this way. Interdisciplinary connection and exchange of knowledge. Yeah, that's a very nice question. This was my field. My preferred activity was working with students. I love working with students. And if I remember in the past, the microscopy room was a kind of treasury where you could enter only with experts. And it was not possible to work on microscopes because they were so precious. Even in Heidelberg, where I started my education in microscopy, I was not able to work alone. So now the students have all the opportunities, not just the theoretical knowledge, but they can also start working immediately with their own samples. And they have access to all different platforms, to the different congresses. When I see their eyes for microscopy, which are wide open, I say, this is the only way how to make microscopy big. Yeah, future is a big question. It's a nice idea that it will improve enormously. But there are some things we shouldn't forget, especially in the field of biology. We have to go on and to follow the interplay between the structure and processes in the living cells. So we are not only limited to the highest resolutions which should be achieved, but also to visualizations at different levels. So my short answer is, seeing is believing. This is, you have to have an eye for microscopy, and people will always be involved if they want to achieve better microscopic results. Then integration improves this. Integration is different views, which is an added value to development of microscopy. And then communication, which was nearly dead in the bad times, is now coming again. Not only live communications, but all kind of platforms and access to different web pages is the key. With this is verifying and confirming. So let's say seeing is believing, integration improves it, and communication is the key. The last but not the least question is artificial intelligence. Will this improve microscopy? Possibly yes, but we have to be careful because believing has to be based on some real data, on some real achievements which must be verified by an expert eye. That's it.